You find a networking event, you get ready, get prepared, you show up. Now it is the small things that make the big difference. In order to be successful, while it's important to know what we're supposed to do, it's equally important to know what we're not supposed to do. And here are the 5 things that you should never say when you're networking. Hi, my name is Paritosh Pathak. I'm India's leading strategic networking coach, and today we're talking about certain things that you must absolutely avoid saying when you are networking. Number 1, avoid the phrase, "you would agree." People often end up using this phrase while they're talking to the other person, and this expression implies that what I believe is also going to be your belief, which is actually not true. Many a times, the other person that you're talking to may not agree, but also may not choose to counter you. But what's happened is internally, there's a disconnect that has started from you. So avoid using the phrase, "you would agree." Number 2, avoid making the claim that you are the best. When you're speaking with someone and you're yourself claiming you're the best at what you do, it may come out as boastful. Instead, what you need to do is allow them to make that decision that you are good, you are credible, because when they make that decision, they want to work with you. Number 3, when you're speaking with someone at networking, one of the absolute no-nos is avoid showing your competition down. Do not talk down your competition, because when you do that, it comes out as a sense of insecurity or even a superiority complex, neither of which is going to build that kind of likability or even trust that is required by the other person in order to work with you. Understand this, competition plays a very important role. It keeps us sharp. Give competition the respect it deserves. Number 4, avoid making the claim that your product or service will be the best for the person that you're talking to. Remember, the smartest thing you can do is let them make that decision for themselves. And how do you do that? By asking great questions, by talking about their pains and the benefits that you can offer, how you have helped other people. But while you're doing that, keep checking that they're interested in having this conversation with you. Do not be dumping all of this information on the people that you're talking to. Number 5, asking for something without an opening. It's very common at networking events that people approach someone that they've met for the first time and end up asking for a job, an introduction, a meeting without laying the foundation. This is one of the things that you must not be saying or asking for at a networking event before you have laid down the foundation of the relationship, before a certain amount of credibility is built in, or the conversation has progressed to a level where the other person would be open to such a request. Keep this in mind. These were my 5 things that I highly recommend that you shouldn't really be saying at a networking opportunity. Do you have anything beyond these that you recommend people should say, or have you ever heard and seen people say certain things that made you uncomfortable? If yes, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Paritosh Pathak signing off, wishing you a great network. In order to be successful, while it's important to know what you're supposed to do, it's equally important to know what you're not supposed to do.